Hi everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Is my game week 20 update. I'm right now on 55 points after the points and bonus. 55 points is a blank from the defense. Trent Alexander-Arnold with a wonderful zero. Robinson with a 1 pointer. I think he got a yellow card, so 1 point. Gabriel with the 2 points. But guys, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not surprised or shocked with the numbers I'm seeing from my defense line because I was so very divided about whom to play and whom not to play. I was gonna actually do a swap for Gabriel with Mikolenko or Munoz because I was really that convinced that there will be no Arsenal clean sheet. Robinson, I was gonna do a swap for Robinson with Munoz as well, but there's almost the same kind of gameplay that these two guys have. They are both very attacking. They could give you an assist point at any time. So I decided to just play Robinson ahead of Munoz just because Robinson had the easier fixtures, rather than Munoz playing Chelsea. And guys, we did miss out on the Murphy's points this game week. Unfortunately, I was very divided about playing Ismail Sarr, or playing Murphy. I ended up leaving Murphy on the bench, and we lost our 5 points from Jacob Murphy. It was an assist point. But guys, that's it. We had 5 goals this game week, 1 assist on the bench from Murphy. Defensive blank. We still have Chris Woods to play. If you are an Haaland owner and Boomer owner, you're probably sipping your champagne legs crossed right now, having a very lovely evening. But anyway, guys, I'm just gonna analyze the results of the other fixtures of all the fixtures in the of the weekend, at least before the Monday game. Well, I hope you enjoyed that part of the video. I'm gonna run through the results and the player performances from the game week just concluded, game week 20. We'll start with the Newcastle game, and obviously it wasn't the most high scoring game week. We just have two teams with high scores, and obviously, you probably have the two players who hold in this game. One was Mbumo for the Brentford Southampton game, coming through with 19 points, and the other hauler was Erling Haaland. They got about 11 or 13 points thereabout. Let me see. Erling. And guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am wishing I brought in Haaland to my team. So yeah, I got 13 points, 10 points and 3 points fantasy points bonus rather. So that's decent for him. He seems to have gotten his scoring form back again. Guys, I hope we don't regret not owning Haaland in our team because when he does start scoring like this, he doesn't stop. This was why I made a third wildcard team with Erling Haaland involved in the team because I know if you could make room for him, it's just I wasn't patient enough to play the next 2 game weeks with Haaland, knowing he's not scoring. So that was why I avoided him when I did a wildcard in game week 19. And yeah, so 19 and 20, I didn't have Haaland, and he's literally come through both game weeks. And guys, let's hope we don't regret much of on that because right now our attack is Wood, Ishak, and Mateta, which is not bad. Everyone is literally clamoring to have either Ishak or Mateta or Wood at some point right now. So Aland is just one step above, I would say, because you need a lot of planning if you're going to bring in Haaland. You're either on a wild card or you have about 3, 4 transfers to spare to bring in Erling Haaland. So, guys, my idea would be ignore the Haaland points for now. We're not fussed about him getting points for now. Let's just focus on making our teams balanced and getting as much points as we can from the players available to us. So, yeah, the Newcastle game. We did get an Ishak goal. That was one of the most fluke goal I've seen in a long time. He barely had a touch, but yeah, they did give the goal to Ishak. We are all happy about that as FPL managers. Can't complain. Gordon as well with a goal and a Murphy assist. But I don't know why Murphy assist was never really written anywhere, not on the on the apps here, but on the FPL app, they did regard one of the chances as a Murphy assist. And yep, that's the Tottenham Newcastle game. I would totally avoid players from Tottenham right now. They seem to also have rotation risk. Let's say you might not be doing too well, but let's say you had Son playing regularly, then that's a decent team. But Son is on the bench right now. Madison's on the bench, so too much rotation. But guys, Newcastle, they are just fire. They're cooking right now. And then for Bournemouth, Everton, a lot of people did play a card on this game. Why? Because they are both very good side. Bournemouth the attacking side, Everton the defensive side. So some people did play a very smart one by bringing in a Bournemouth defender, hoping that Everton really don't score because they do the defending. Of which it did turn out that way. Everton were defending literally the whole game. They did try to come out for some attacking chances, but I don't think that was enough to cause any hurt or damage to Bournemouth team. And the Bournemouth team played really exceptionally well and played as an home team. So, like I was saying, a couple of people did bring in their defenders like Kirkers, Huixen, Zabai, of which Kirkers did even get an assist, which is like an icing on the cake for whoever brought him in for that clean sheet point and assist point. It's like that's like a 1 week cheat, It's a good punt, guys. So Bournemouth, Everton, good one. I would still avoid players from Bournemouth, but I would start considering players from Everton. Maybe I already have two players from Everton, Mikolenko and Pickford, because of the good defensive record. But I might as well be looking at Ndiaye in the attack, depending how I want to mix and match my attack come double game week 25. So I'll leave that till that time. Aston Villa, they did have a good game. One key point from this game is that Bailey is back. He looks sharp like he was never injured. He was running the whole defense left, right, and looked very good for the goal as well. So guys, I'll give him 1 or 2 more game weeks and start thinking about maybe bringing in Bailey. Chelsea. I've mentioned this before, guys. Unless you're keeping cool, Palmer, Chelsea is an avoid. You have to flee away from this team. Rotation quite inconsistent. Maybe a lack of confidence at the moment as well with some of the players, especially in the attack. But I won't blame them. I'd say it's too much rotation. Sometimes that really causes players to lose confidence. And Man City, this team, okay, 2 goals from Erling Haaland. Man's comeback, like I mentioned, guys. We might want to start making plans to fit him into our team in the next 3 game weeks. So I'm going to be rolling my transfer. So maybe that's the start of trying to bring in Erling Haaland. But for now, the first target is the double game week, guys. I'm not looking beyond that. The double game week, I'm all in on that because I might be playing my triple captain chip and I might be doubling up, tripling up on Liverpool, maybe tripling up on Everton as well. I'm just going all out for that game, guys. And yeah, this game is the big talking point. If you're an Mbumo owner, you probably have your socks and your everything to go out to dance. You're in a dancing mode, partying mode right now. Man got the most points I've seen in a minute, 19 points from just that one game with 2 goals, 2 goals. I think maybe both from the spot penalty kicks. But yeah, decent enough. What a performance! I'm quite displeased as well because I did own Mbumo for 3 game weeks and he blanked for that period of time and I sold him and now he's getting goals again. Pathetic. And this game, guys, I did mention, guys, stay away from the Arsenal back line. Those of you that have got a triple Arsenal, double Arsenal, it's time to start to have a rethink about your team. I don't think they have that momentum going now. Their next fixtures are not the best as well. They've got what? Newcastle, Man United, Tottenham, Aston Villa. Guys, these 4 teams are sure to thump Arsenal 1 goal each. Even though the Newcastle game is an EFL Cup, which is tomorrow, Tuesday. Man United, Tottenham, Aston Villa, totally have a chance to score them. Even Wolves to have a chance to score them. And don't forget, guys, there's the Champions League game as well for Arsenal. So it's really, really a long season for them. So I'd really just go for the few hitters in Arsenal. Maybe right now I'll say Martinelli is decent. If Kai Havertz gets his minutes back again, I would go for Kai Havertz. I'm not a fan of Jesus. I hope he keeps scoring, but if he does keep scoring, then we might have to consider him. But right now, I'm not gonna mention him, so people don't run up to him or think they can just bring him in their team because I don't really think he's gonna be consistent enough. I don't think he's gonna continue in that rich form of goal scoring. You know. So Brighton, they're kind of not here, not there. João Pedro is scoring again. Just a few players around this team. I would only vouch for João Pedro, guys. Their defense is really not the best. Um, the attack, just João Pedro at the minute. There's a lot of rotation there with Mitoma and Adingra and the likes. So, guys, it's an avoid for me. Yep, I have one game to go in my FPL, which is Chris Woods against Wolves. That's the game happening on Monday at 8 o'clock in the night. And the Fulham game, what game this was? Raul Jimenez getting 2 goals. Definitely making everyone smile and happy right now, that guy. If you have him in your team, you're one of the lucky ones. He's doing the numbers right now. Guys, like I mentioned as well, you could go for the lap. It's an easy punt to get you 1 point. Some goals points here and there. He's a good one for a young man that age. He's a very good footballer, I'd say. Decent footballer. Delap. And yep, the big one, the Liverpool Man United game. We are glad to come off. I'm a Liverpool fan, so we are glad to come off this game with a point. United was all over Liverpool. They played probably the best game I've seen them play all season. Try to really, really, really show Liverpool the other side of them. Happy we didn't lose that game, guys. For these teams, guys, like I've always said in my wildcard video, Salah is the only guaranteed Liverpool player. Arnold will start getting a lot of rotation. We all saw the 0 he scored today. That's because there will be more days like that. So, guys, I won't really vouch much on Arnold, and he's expensive. So, if I'm spending money, I might go for Vigil, Salah, and over time, I'm gonna see who I would choose between Gakpo and Luis Diaz decision to make. And quick one, this is my game week 21 team. This is what it looks like. I've got 3-5-2 formation, 3 defenders, 5 midfielders, 2 attackers. I'm quite positive about the triple palace because I actually did bring them in because I want to play them against this Leicester City team. So the triple palace is for the Leicester game and the triple Newcastle because I want them against this Wolverhampton team. It's not the easiest of fixtures, but it's Newcastle at home, guys. It should be a good one. All three of these guys should do the numbers. And the triple palace, I'm just positive they will do very well against Leicester City. Gabriel shouldn't really be in my team, but he's playing for Arsenal at home to a weak Tottenham Hotspur. So why not? Why not, guys? So I'll leave him there. Otherwise, I'd rather take a punt on Robinson playing against West Ham United, a weak West Ham United that concede goals. So I would have done that, but let's see. He has track records to defend him. He's got lots of clean sheets in the last few games, so that's one reason I'm letting Gabriel stay in my starting lineup. Otherwise, I am really not gonna take the risk. Yep, Chris Wood is one I hope I don't regret. There could just be a penalty from somewhere, and Chris Wood has to play the penalty against Liverpool, and he gets points or even gets an assist or a goal. So I hope I don't regret that, and I want my 5-man midfield to really deliver. And hopefully, like unlike this game week 20, we are not gonna be missing any bench points, whether from one player or from the whole team. It was worse when you miss it from the whole team, but yeah, from one player, fair. Like I missed Jacob Murphy's point this game week, but that was my decision to make anyway, guys. So until next game week, I'll see you all. Take care and have a lovely week. And if you do enjoy the videos, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel, guys. I would be steady updating fantasy and basic football stories and news. I'm gonna be looking forward to have you all engage with the page and keep us busy and let's have fun. Have a lovely day now and lovely night wherever you are. Take care.